Hi everyone. I'm back for the day to share some more poems with you, and I couldn't share this book without reading the title poem, Where the Sidewalk Ends. Let's see if you can imagine this place. There is a place where the sidewalk ends and before the street begins, and there the grass grows soft and white. And there the sun burns crimson bright, and there the moonbird rests from flight to cool in the peppermint wind. Let us leave this place where the smoke blows black, and the dark street winds and bends, past the pits where the asphalt flowers grow. We shall walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and watch where the chalk white arrows go to the place where the sidewalk ends. Yes, we'll walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and we'll go where the chalk white arrows go. For the children they mark, and the children they know the place where the sidewalk ends. Sounds like a cool place to go. All right. This next one is because I've been feeling kind of cooped up in my house over the past couple of weeks, and it sounds way more fun to live in a tree house. So here's a picture of a tree house. And in case you didn't guess it, this poem's called Treehouse. A tree house, a free house, a secret you and me house, a high up in the leafy branches, cozy as can be house. A street house, a neat house, be sure and wipe your feet house is not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a tree house. Now this last poem is a bit long, and it is about a little girl who wouldn't do her chores. Specifically, she would not take the garbage out. And it's called Sarah, Cynthia, Sylvia Stout would not take the garbage out. This was one of my favorite poems growing up. My friends and I actually used to try to memorize it, but it's really hard. So maybe you can listen to it over and over again and you can memorize it and impress me when I see you next. Sarah, Cynthia, Sylvia Stout would not take the garbage out. She'd scour the pots and scrape the pans, candy the yams and spice the hams, and though her daddy would scream and shout, she simply would not take the garbage out. And so it piled up to the ceilings. Coffee grounds, potato peelings, brown bananas, rotten peas, chunks of sour cottage cheese. It filled the can, it covered the floor, it cracked the window and blocked the door. With bacon rinds and chicken bones, drippy ends of ice cream cones, prune pits, peach pits, orange peel, gloppy glumps of cold oatmeal, pizza crusts and withered greens, soggy beans and tangerines, crusts of black burned buttered toast, gristly bits of beefy roasts. The garbage rolled on down the hall. It raised the roof. It broke the wall. Greasy napkins, cookie crumbs, globs of gooey bubble gum, cellophane from green bologna, rubbery, blubbery macaroni, peanut butter caked and dry, curdled milk and crusts of pie, moldy melons, dried up mustard, eggshells mixed with lemon custard, cold French fries, and rancid meat, yellow lumps of cream of wheat. At last the garbage reached so high that finally it touched the sky, and all the neighbors moved away, and none of her friends would come to play. And finally, Sarah Cynthia Stout said, "Okay, I'll take the garbage out." But then, of course, it was too late. The garbage reached across the state from New York to the Golden Gate, and there in the garbage she did hate. Poor Sarah met an awful fate that I cannot right now relate because the hour is much too late. But children, remember Sarah Stout and always take the garbage out. Look at that mountain of garbage. So you better listen and do your chores and take the garbage out if that's one of them. I hope you enjoyed the poems today. And again, if you want to try your hand at writing some silly poems, maybe you have a chore at home that you don't like, that you would like to write a poem about that chore, like Mrs. Klinczar would not wash the dishes. I don't know. But have fun with it and add it to the writing section in our ELA folder on Schoology in the comments area. And I can't wait to read them. Bye.